pretty irritated today. I just read an article about Industry 4.0, and it said we got to change the entire machine control architecture. That what we do today is completely obsolete, and it's time to go to a PLC, an IPC, an industrial PC kind of environment, a totally software environment for machine control. I think this couldn't be more wrong. My name is John Rinaldi, and I work at Real-Time Automation, and we do a lot in the area of connectivity. And I want to talk about today is all of the reasons that made my head explode. So essentially what they were talking about is the old style controller, the Allen Bradley control logics, the PLCs, the Siemens S7, and that we got to get completely rid of that. And it's time to go to an industrial PC, something that can run a bunch of third-party apps. And we got to get rid of ladder logic. Ladder logic is obsolete. So they said third-party apps are what are absolutely necessary for Industry 4.0. They said ladder logic. Ladder logic has got to go away. We got to go to some kind of we got to do object-oriented programming. It just doesn't make any sense. And then they said all of this is going to lead, and we got to have better connectivity to the enterprise and the cloud. Well, I agree the fact that we do need better connectivity to the enterprise and the cloud, but this stuff is just crazy what they're talking about. And let me tell you why I think that this kind of stuff is just crazy. Well, the first reason I would talk about is let's talk about ladder logic to begin with. Yes, ladder logic is really old. Ladder logic is a product of the way they used to do things in the 1950s and 1960s and actually put relays up on the wall and it looked like a ladder and somebody said that's ladder logic. Okay, yes, but tradespeople know how to do this. You can get relatively unskilled people, give them a little bit of training, and they can understand ladder logic. And they can then troubleshoot machines. Who are you going to get to troubleshoot an industrial computer that's running an object-oriented computer language? Certainly not the people that we have today. I mean, it's hard enough to get staff on the manufacturing floor. Control engineers are hard to get. They're all being snapped up by Google and Microsoft and Amazon. Who are you going to get to troubleshoot those machines to troubleshoot that software if you're not using ladder logic? So this is just crazy to think that we got to get rid of the current machine controller because of ladder logic. The second thing they're talking about, the second reason I think that they're crazy is security. This goes back to the idea that I've railed against, that I absolutely hate, is the idea that we've got to integrate IT and OT. That's just nonsense. If you've seen it in my other videos, I hate this idea. Where do all of the malware, the hacking, where does that all come from? The IT network. All of the incredible tools and techniques and strategies we have for protecting the IT system doesn't work. Talk to the pipeline people, talk to the people in Florida with the water system, talk to Chrysler. All of these people have gotten hacked. It's their IT systems that get hacked. Proven. These people spend days, weeks, months looking around for what they can attack, how they can monetize attacking somebody's IT system. We integrate IT and OT. We've just said, hey, you've got access to the factory floor now. You can change how the machines run. I mean, it's crazy to think that we got to get rid of the current machine controllers to do that. We've got to keep a separation between IT and OT. And I've got other videos and I've got other papers I've written to talk about that. So this is a second reason that these people are crazy to think that we got to go to IPCs. The third thing they talk about is, we've got to this better connectivity and it'll lower costs. Well, yeah, we do need better connectivity, but what's the ROI in converting all of our machine control that we do today with PLCs into IPCs? That ROI isn't really exist. If you're making wheat or I was over at Lipton Tea one time. They're using tea machines from 1919. So you can put better controllers on there. It doesn't gonna create much better tea. It might run a little faster. There might be less downtime, but it really doesn't create a significant amount of ROI. Yes, we need to pull more data out of these old kinds of machines, but these in brownfield applications, this doesn't work converting over to IPCs. So I don't know what this guy was talking about. I think the better approach is to do what we're doing today, do separate machine control networks that are just do machine control, use one-way gateways, use perimeter security devices like the ICS Defender to talk to those, to get the data out of those networks and do it in a way that doesn't compromise them. We can meet Industry 4.0 standards, we can get the data without blowing up everything that we've done today. Thank you very much. Look forward to talking to you in my next video.